Hey Cancer, it's your Patsy, and I'm here to do your love bite for the time period between now and mid-February 2019. So happy New Year and welcome back. And I hope everybody had good holidays. And so this cycle I'm going to be getting 5 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle, and that'll be for you. And then 5 cards from the Whispers of Love deck, and that'll be for your partner. And I'll also be clarifying with the Conscious Spirit Oracle and the Numerology Guidance deck, and the Oracle messages at the end will come from the Lover's Oracle by TONI, CARMINE, SOLERNO. So all the information about the cards will be underneath the description box. So thank you very much for allowing me to continue to bring these messages to you. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages. And hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new material. So, first position for you, Cancer, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I just did Gemini's, and they got the same card in the same position. If that's important, I figured I'd share it. So, it is safe for you to love. Next, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, this talks about being in the present and smelling the roses, just enjoying life and enjoying everything around you, and more positiveness you and appreciation you show, the more you will be able to attract love to you. Oh, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, next, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. So this could be talking about religious differences, racial differences, political differences. It could be saying that this relationship is a marriage. It could be sanctioned already by the divine without any formal licensing, or it could be talking about a twin flame relationship. But we'll see. But it could be any differences. And the last card for you is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Oh, sure. Nice. So, safe for you to love. You attract love as you enjoy the moment fully. So, I think it's saying pay attention to what's happening right now and don't uh, look back on the things that you've experienced before. All right? Enjoy the present. Love yourself first. Your self respect was making you more romantically attractive. So perhaps you had to stand up for yourself previously, but whoever your new partner is, I think they're saying that they're going to admire that or appreciate that about you. Religious factors we spoke about already, so you could be involved in a relationship that is under some type of strain, or you're concerned about it because there are differences, or you could be involved in a twin flame journey, and that has its own considerations. And free yourself. So it's time to take back control of your life. Maybe these differences could have something to do with maybe some restrictions that you may feel on the relationship or on the way that you operate within the relationship. Could also mean that because of the way you that you upright, because of your religious upbringing, maybe you have restricted yourself on the things that you allow yourself to partake in and to enjoy. So that could be part of it too. All right. And also, it could be saying that maybe you've let these influences control you rather than you control it or them, whatever it is, politics, whatever. So Maybe it's telling you to focus on yourself and don't worry about these other factors. The bottom of the deck for you was keep an open mind. So that could be it. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe your soulmate is someone different from what you would normally, someone you would normally date. And maybe you're questioning, how this is going to work or whether or not this is doable or real or why you're even attracted to this person. And maybe it's saying that maybe you could free yourself up from some of these prejudices, which is just prejudging a situation, and just allow yourself to enjoy what's going on, right? And the bottom of the deck for your partner, so I don't forget, is ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. Okay, so maybe asking for advice could be from some elders or something like that because of the differences. So that could be it for your partner. Let's see. First card for them, number 35. Speak the language of love. Maybe y'all don't even speak the same language. And maybe the help is an interpreter or a translator. You never know. People meet each other over the internet. They have Google Translate and things like that. They have, other things to help them. And maybe that's what's going on. And you are questioning whether or not this is doable. And your partner is being told to speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Absolutely. And as I was reading that, I'm thinking some of us speak the same language and we still speak different love languages, which is part of the lesson that we get as we get to know a person, right? Next, we have number 48. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And that fell on top of attraction. So 48 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. So this is appreciating the God in your partner and them appreciating the God in you. I think that's what I just got. Find out what's important to the people you love and act on it. So whatever your partner may be looking to see what the things that you're attracted to, and maybe that is going to help to bridge the language barrier or whatever the communication gap is or whatever, but they're going to try to find out what it is that you like and then demonstrate that, whether it be in the form of a gift or some act of kindness, all right? But something that's important to you, they're being advised to find out and do something about it. Next, we have number 37, which is 3 and 7 is 10. So this is about, it reduces to 1. So this is about one person, you, the importance. Telling your partner to act as if your partner is here. All right, and that fell on top of love yourself first. So maybe, okay, let's see. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you always will consider them. So maybe this is speaking about you, Cancer, having pride in yourself and maintaining your autonomy and your independence, and it's telling your partner, don't freak out, act like they're there even when they're not there. All right, so they may be learning self-control. They can be learning that a person doesn't have to be up underneath them in order for them to be confident in them, in the relationship. As long as they know that you're going to respect yourself wherever you are, then they don't have to worry about your actions when you're not around them and vice versa. So if there's a concern, maybe there's distance, that could be part of the, differences different religious upbringing and spiritual path. So that could be part of it. Maybe this is a long distance relationship. You all don't see each other a lot, and they're advising you to respect yourself because that will in turn reassure your partner, and your partner is being told to be confident and whether you're around or not, to act like you are, to take you into consideration when they make their plans. Oh, okay. So we got another 2 cards in this position for your partner. Number 41, do something for someone else, right? That's what I was talking about, demonstrating love. Give your attention to someone else. That fell under religious factors. And number 40, I'm sorry, number 10, treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So, okay, so this is about showing your love, demonstrating your love, like you were told, like your partner was told earlier, and to express your feelings, express your love. It could be talking about, it says treasure your loved ones. Maybe it's talking about buying you a gift because it says do something for someone else. So maybe, and that fell on top of religious factors. Maybe they're going to buy you a gift. Maybe they're going to buy you a piece of jewelry or a ring, or maybe they did for the holidays. For those of you who celebrate those things. Say hi, Midnight. Happy New Year. You want to say hello? No, you want to try to jump. Oh, man. Anyway. And in the last position for your partner. All right, Cancer, you have practice compassion, number 15. See things from a different perspective. Practice compassion. And rest and relaxation is essential, number 42. 4 and 2 adds up to 6. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So that fell on top of free yourself. So it could be saying that you or your partner and your partner need to take a break. That could be free yourself, taking back control of your life. Maybe you've been doing too much, working on this relationship, and it's telling you to get some rest and practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. So this, again, going along with the religious factors and all of that, it could be, learning to compromise and see things from the other person's perspective. Free yourself up from some of these restrictions that you may have been used to operating under in your past relationships, or in the dictates of your religious organization or your family. So, and to understand the differences with the practice compassion, to be open to accepting and appreciating the differences that your partner or you may need to get used to within this relationship. So learning to speak the language of love, because loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So being more expressive, all right? So this could be Cancer, and that's for you, Cancer. It's the romance. This could also be pertaining to you too, Cancer, all right? Act as if your partner is here. Love yourself first. Okay, so this is talking about people allowing the space for each other to be themselves, but to blend within this new relationship, and also to make allowances for the differences. All right, knowing that you are learning something new and be open to the new lessons. maybe learning how to behave within this relationship that may be different. If you want to hold on to it, maybe you have to operate a different way than you did before. And number 20, throat chakra. This talks about speaking up. This falls on top of safe for you to love and speak the language of love. So this is about the way you all communicate. And maybe Cancer, you or your partner is not communicating in a way that makes the other person feel safe or secure, or that they're being valued, or that they're being loved. Okay, so be careful, be mindful of the way you speak to one another and the words that you use. Maybe you need to explain to your partner, or they need to explain to you what they do when they love someone. Maybe they're not expressive, but they know what they do when they like or feel or love someone. And maybe they need to express that to you, but that comes through communication, right? And here's number 37, crystal ascension, communication. Okay, this talks about communicating over the internet, cell phone messages, text messages, emails. This also talks about bringing crystals into your life, to learn how to work with them, to ground yourself. And this falls on top of demonstrate love and attraction. So this is talking again about communication. Communication is the way that your partner may be used to being, for love being demonstrated to them. And they are being advised, you both are being advised that you all need to communicate more, talk about the things that make you feel safe within the relationship. That's why it's safe for you to love, because you're going to be talking, expressing about, and allowing them to speak. And I know it's hard because people, you don't try to overtalk one another, but you end up overtalking one another. And it also could be saying that the text messages and stuff, maybe it's too much, or maybe there were messages sent by text message that weren't read or received, and that may be causing some type of a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. So that may be why it's more important for you to actually speak than to text, or at least speak face to face. Again, number 18, air elemental. Again, speaking about words, communication, air. All right, so I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. Again, learning how to use your words, how to communicate effectively, feeling free to communicate with your partner without worrying about it being taken the wrong way or being used against you. And this fell on top of loving yourself first and acting as if your partner is here. So, communicating to your partner, making your partner feel secure. And people think that if I start this habit, then I have to keep it up. Maybe not. Maybe if your partner is telling you that there's something that they need from you, that's not going to cost you anything for you to supply it to them. Maybe you need to stop looking at it as somebody trying to control you or to tell you what to do or to put tabs on you, and more as if someone's trying to just tell you that they just need to get comfortable. The more time you spend together, the more comfortable you get, and then maybe they won't notice if you don't call and say that you got to a destination safely or things like that. Try to listen to what's being said and not react as if, oh, somebody's trying to control me, or somebody trying to clock me and that kind of stuff. The same way that you want somebody to understand your history and be compassionate, compassionate towards you. Try to understand and be compassionate towards other people's needs. Okay? Do you have a bigger impact on your partner by love than you do by brute force or mind games and things like that? Something to consider. Maybe it'll be a different way for you operating too. All right? That may be what this religious factors and thing. Maybe it's more about the habits that you all have in relationships, the way you all communicate about love, the different languages that you speak about love. This could be the concern when it says religious factors. Maybe it's talking about the way you all communicate love to one another, and you may not be used to this. All right, this may be different. This may be different, and you need to be open, Cancer. And if you're not going to be open, then just make that clear and just give your partner the opportunity to walk away or not expect it from you. Not expected. But if they're expecting that, you're all going to be able to communicate about this, and you don't, or they communicate to you and you make them believe that you're going to make changes and you don't, then you're just putting them back in the place where they're feeling like it's not safe. Anyway. Next card that came was number 43. Celebrate life. That fell on top of religious factors, and do something for someone else and treasure your loved ones. So, Cancer, maybe you need to show your partner some appreciation, or they need to show you some. Maybe you all need to celebrate and do something. It said earlier that you need a vacation, right? Rest and relaxation. Maybe it's been a little heavy. 4 and 3 is 7. So 43 is 4 plus 3, and that's 7. 7 is a number of perfection, a masterpiece. So maybe on the 7th day, God rested, right? So maybe the celebration of the life of the reunion or the union, this new relationship, maybe you need to spend some time doing something for them. All right? All right. Buy them a present or take them on vacation. Enjoy this life away from other people, away from the people who may have a different idea of how your relationship should be going. Parents, family, church, institutions, whatever, whoever is judging or having something to say. Just celebrate the gift of life. Number 29, balance. Again, yin and yang, equality. And 29, 2 and 9 is 11. So this could be a soulmate or twin flame relationship. And this falls on top of free yourself, practice compassion, and rest and relaxation. So this is about bringing balance to you and your partner, bringing balance to this relationship. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance, the yin and the yang, male and female, masculine, feminine. Having an understanding, and that's going to help you to free yourself. Practicing compassion for your partner is going to bring balance. Okay, rest and relaxation is going to bring balance. All right, so very nice. And that was the Conscious Spirit Oracle, if I didn't say so. All right. All right, so let's see what we get from, who are we going to next? The numerology deck. Numerology guidance. Okay, let's see if we can get 5 cards for Cancer and their partner. What do we need to? Number 14, moderation. 1 and 4 is 5, so 5 is change. 5 is adventure. So this is going to be something new. This is going to be a change. Moderation. So this fell on top of throat chakra. Safe for you to love and speak the language of love. So this, be moderate in the way you communicate, the way you speak. Be mindful. Don't be so tough. Don't be, whatever it is, you need to be open and be willing to make changes to the way you communicate with your partner in this relationship right now. Not the relationship that you had before or anything that you're thinking about having in the future or any other side thing you got going on right now. With this particular relationship, with this particular partner, you're in this reading, whoever it is that this resonates with for you, they're telling you, make some changes to the way that you communicate and how you communicate. Just being communicative, period. Cancer, he can be a little quiet. So, next, number 6, love. And that falls on top of attraction and crystal ascension and demonstrate love. So, this is, you're being told that you have to express your love, and this is how some people understand love, is by the way you speak to them, or at least finding out what it is, what else you could do, what else is important to your partner, how else would they feel love from you. All right, so if you're not a great communicator, okay, so if you talk and communicate with your partner, maybe your partner will tell you, well, maybe if you did this, or maybe if we did this, so that they feel that you, and not just giving them lip service about it, actually demonstrating, taking action on the communication. So if you take the time to allow your partner, or the partner allows you to, and you'll have these talks and explain what you're feeling, whatever, then act on it. Demonstrate this so that the person knows that you cared about what they expressed. No. Okay, let me get 3 more. I'm trying to not lecture today. Number 56, relationship change. This falls on top of love yourself first, air elemental, and act as if your partner is here. 5 and 6 is 11. So again, this is a new relationship. This is something different, or this is a change to the way you operate within this relationship. But it's again about communicating, self-respect, and respecting your partner, whether they're in your presence or not. Wow. This 1 and 4 is 5, right? So 5 and 6, that would be 11. But this is also 56, and this is 56. So again, this is being reiterated. This is very important. Be careful about the way you're speaking to one another, and be open to communication, and understand that the relationship may need to change, or this is different from previous relationships. Okay, so far so good. All right, what we got here. Look at this, 55, more 5s, adventure. And this falls on top of celebrate life, religious factors, and do something for someone else, and treasure your loved ones. This is a new adventure for the 2 of you. Okay, and you need to be open for it. Look out for the fun. Okay, so try to embrace it, enjoy it. Don't judge it. let the relationship have its own life. If you all are open to the lessons and open to the advice that you're being given, this may be something that neither one of you have ever experienced in a positive way. But you got to be willing to let go of control, be open to change, communicate, respect one another, and be willing to make changes on behalf of the relationship and your partner and yourself. This is going to be for your best interest too. And maybe it's going to bring you a new freedom that you never experienced before. But you got to be willing to take the chance. You got to be willing to be open to it and to love yourself first and not to allow yourself to be controlled by bad behavior of your past or your past partners. Number 19, pride. 1 and 9. 19 is 1 and 9. 1 and 9 is 10, and 10 is 1. Again, this falls on top of free yourself, balance, practicing compassion, and rest and relaxation. So, understanding the importance of taking pride in yourself, acting if your partner is not there, even when they aren't, acting like they're there when they aren't, loving yourself first, taking pride in this relationship, taking pride in the freedom, being able to demonstrate and practice compassion for your relationship, for your partner, and to be proud of the accomplishments for the journey so far that you all have gone down. Number 71, health. All right, so taking care of yourself, taking pride in your health, what you put in, what you put out, making a healthy relationship for a change. All right, so number 55, since that came first. Number 55, adventure. This card indicates a need to see your life as an adventure. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so why not make the most of today? Why waste time making other people unhappy? You're being encouraged to step out of the rut of your everyday life to experience exciting new things. Doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just a couple of minor adjustments can just add a little adventure and zing that you need. Be inquisitive and daring. Rearrange your furniture or experiment with new styles of clothing. Eat differently, okay? New food, new hobbies. Go on a voyage. Vacation. Sometimes a new version of something familiar is enough to shake things up. Even a random act of kindness can be an adventure all itself. And did it say that? Demonstrate love. Even that's an adventure. Going, buying it, seeing the look on the person's face when they open up a gift that you've taken time to pick out and choose for them, not sending your secretary to the, store, even though it is, secretary might have good taste. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to the cycles that are leading you towards new experiences and adventures. You've got people to meet and plenty of things to see. So open yourself up to the unknown, revitalize your soul, and broaden your horizon. Adventure stimulates the life force and enhances your connection to source. Ashe. And the affirmation is, I broaden my experiences and therefore expand the growth of my soul. Ashe. Again, doing something different, doing something for someone else, and treasuring your loved ones. Now, number 19, pride. You got to be willing to make the change. You and your partner can. So you have to be willing to make the change. And understand that this is an equal relationship. It's balanced. meaning that there's going to be times that you're going to be in charge, and there's going to be times that the other person's going to be in charge, depending on what their strengths are. But you got to understand and get to know the person's strengths. You have to be able to, maybe you're doing too much, and here you've been given the opportunity to have somebody come and take a little bit of the burden off of you. Also, look at it like that, that it's to your benefit rather than to someone else's benefit. You have to carry the load all by yourself. Oh, my. Pride. This card indicates a need to swallow your pride to improve your current situation and your quality of life. By admitting it when you're wrong and choosing to see another's point of view, you raise your vibrations. Now, when it talked about seeing things, okay, practice compassion. And this was a card that fell on top of that. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, and this is about, where did I see that? Well, asking for help. If you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control. To overpower, belittle, or punish another goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet, when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes, then you align yourself with Source. So, admitting when you're wrong puts you in alignment with the Creator. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. It opens the door for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to the realization of your dreams. Rather than go it alone because you're too stubborn to back down, you must cooperate with others. When you swallow your pride, you can make your dreams come true. The affirmation here is, I admit my mistakes and improve my quality of life. That's it. Say you're sorry. Say you didn't know, you didn't see it, you made an error. Admit your mistakes and be sincere about it. Don't just say that, I made a mistake, blah, blah. Actually apologize. And if you don't know how to do that, then say to your partner that you don't know how to do it, and maybe they will understand that and, again, make adjustments to the way you communicate to the way they communicate, come to a compromise and come up with something that both of you all can live with. But you're not going to know until you talk about it. Allow them to communicate and not hold things against them. The whole idea, people don't want to, the reason people don't like to talk about things and don't like to be open is because they're afraid that things are going to be held against them, or they're going to be judged, or they're going to be thrown up in their face later on when they least expect it. Or you're going to go back to, remember that time when you did, when you already thought that the argument was over. That's, again, not fair. You're not resolving things. You're just holding it in order to use it as a weapon later. Just take it into consideration. So let's see what we get from the tarot sexual magic. That was not cute, but I know I can't even cut it out because I don't have those kind of video skills. I had that little pirate look there for a second. All right. So Gemini had the same card in the same place. King of Cups. King of Chalices. Again, this is someone who is making your partner may be feeling that you're trying to control them, that you're trying to be domineering, and that you're not paying attention to what they're saying, and that you see how he has his hand on her. He wants to control what she thinks, what she hears, what she sees. And she's looking like she's just become resigned to it. But when someone treats you like that, then you just resign yourself. Okay, I could stay in the palace And I'll just put up with it and I'll just not enjoy it, but he doesn't care anyway, so what difference does it make? Because he's trying to control the way I feel, the way I think, the way I talk, the way I move, so I'll just do what it is that he wants me to do, whether I'm happy or not, it doesn't matter, but at least I'll be in the palace. And so people compromise themselves in order to maintain their comfort. But wouldn't it be nice to be comfortable and happy and actually loved by your partner rather than just being put up with or tolerated because they're afraid or they're just taking the best they can, making the best out of a situation that is very intolerable for them? Would you rather people love you because they love you rather than because they feel obligated or fear you, or that you're holding something over them that's so important to them, their stability, their ability to eat, to, shelter? Wouldn't you rather someone just loved you because they loved you rather than they loved you because of the things that you did for them or the comfort that you provide them in a material sense? Something to think about. I'm going to stay out of that R. Kelly conversation, but I'm just saying. There are monsters, and then there's monsters. All right. Any more messages? Here we got, okay. 4 of Wands. So this is about establishing the foundation of this relationship, seeing who's in control and who's not, being comfortable sharing control. This falls on top of love. So being comfortable allowing someone to take the lead and knowing that the pendulum is going to swing back and forth and that sometimes you'll be the one pushing and the other times your partner will be the one pushing. Imagine that I got that from that image. These cards surprise me sometimes, a lot of the time. Okay. Now, let's get 3 more cards, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For them and their partner between now and middle of February. And we have number, 3 of Cups. Oof. 3 of Cups. So, helping each other out. Looking to your partner's needs before your own. Putting your partner's needs and their feelings ahead of your own. And allowing them to be comfortable with you. Be comfortable with allowing you to take the lead. But that comes over time. Oh, and these are the same people. Oh, okay, because I'm wondering, why is there a 4 in this drawing here? It could be because this is a 3, and it could be referencing that these are the same people. And 4 and 3 is 7. So again, a relationship that is put together by divine order. It's an important relationship. It's talking about give and take and balance. Allowing someone to make you happy, and then the pleasure you get out of seeing someone else happy. That's something else too. And it's not because you're happy because now you see how they reacted to the hard work that you put in and not for you, just the joy that the person that you love is happy because of something that you did, because you love them and you cared for them, and maybe you can't express yourself the way they can or that other people do, but You got a smile out of them. You're gonna, you will be, it'll be reciprocated, but not out of obligation, out of joy, out of their desire to make you as happy as you make them, or have made them. And this is something that is continuous. But again, this may be changed to the way both of you operate. But don't fight the change. Look at it as a new adventure. Oh, no, too much of that. Just 2 more cards, please. Thank you, Spirit, for Cancer. And their partner, this is their love bite. I guess he wanted to be. Well, here's another 3. 3 of Swords. So this is someone playing around. Someone playing around, seeing someone else, taking advantage of someone else, playing them like a harp, seducing someone, but could be talking about a third-party relationship, or at least a situation where someone might be hurt when they find out about this relationship. It could be family because of religious factors, and this person being different than what you're used to. That could be it. But people here look very, or at least she looks very comfortable and loved. But there's no color, there's no green, there's nothing. He's pushing her, and he is playing, and someone else is standing outside the door with looks like a vat that's got water or something in it, or maybe some tea or soup, something outside the door. What does that say? Just squigglies. All right. So someone is standing outside. Someone is on the outside, and they have become aware of this. Light is being shed on this relationship, and one of the partners is just relaxed and not just enjoying it, relaxed, feeling fulfilled and happy, while the other partner is playing the harp. So he's playing a game, knowing that there's someone that he should be concerned about out there, someone on the outside that may be watching or may be hurt. And the sword is there, but it's laid down. So it could be that one partner isn't telling the other partner that there is a third party. That could be it. And that falls on top of it. Religious factors and an adventure. Do something for someone else and celebrate life. Okay, for some of you, somebody, maybe you have brought a third party into the relationship and haven't told. Both parties don't know, neither party knows about each other, or one party knows about the other one or has become aware of it. Or it could be that maybe somebody got married, that's a celebration of life and the adventure, And the religious factor, someone may have gotten married and not told the partner. Okay, Cancer. Well, let's hope that's not the case. But and at least someone is maybe seeing someone outside of the relationship, and they're playing a very dangerous game because someone has no idea and their guard is down, and someone else is very aware of it and they don't look too happy. So you're putting, maybe one of the other of you is putting the other one in some type of danger by not talking and letting them know all that's going on around. That could be doing something for someone else, is being honest and pulling their coat, but we know we're talking about communication here also, speaking the truth, doing something for someone else, and treasure your loved ones. Yeah, you might be putting your partner in a dangerous position if they don't know that you are seeing someone or you've got attached to someone else, and they're not aware of this. You can be making them vulnerable to being attacked or hurt by this other person who knows all of the details. So you're putting your partner maybe at a disadvantage, or maybe they're putting you at a disadvantage by not being honest with you. And on the last card is the Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles usually is security, stability. But in this, it just looks like somebody's trying to take something from her, trying to control her when she's not looking, when she is not paying attention. Someone is trying to cut off her independence, or trying to, okay, so we got this King of Chalices here, and this Nine of Coins fella here. Again, both of these are images of someone overpowering or strong arming or controlling or doing things when the person isn't looking, making changes, taking something away from them when they're not watching, robbing them of something. And that could be that the pressure of this situation may be taking away this person's options or choices, maybe taking away their independence. Again, control. That could be what's happening. Someone feels, you or your partner feel like someone is trying to control you, take away the thing that makes you, limit you, overpower you, do something to you, do something behind your back when you're not looking. Someone isn't comfortable, and the way for you to let your partner be comfortable is to be honest, truthful, understanding, moderate in the way that you speak, open to change, willing to demonstrate love, to communicate, to allow them to love themselves. You love yourself by both of you practicing, taking pride in yourself, practicing some self-discipline, and acting as if your partner is there and alert even when they're not. And Five of Wands. So there's another 5, but this is about controversy. That's the bottom of the deck, right? So this is about controversy, about feeling paranoid, as if you're being watched, some type of gossip, right? Just feeling that you're going to have to defend yourself, or that you have to defend yourself about this relationship. Again, might have to do with the religious upbringing. The religious upbringing, a person feeling that they're not safe, they're not safe, they're not being understood, they're being misunderstood, there's miscommunications, there is some kind of a tug of war, a battle of the wills or the wits, someone trying to outsmart someone to get away without being honest to all the parties involved in a situation, making your partner vulnerable. So the first card from the Love Oracle that comes is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So taking your time, learning how to speak each other's love language so that you all will know that it's safe for you to be with this person, to love this person, to put your guards down. Next. Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, and you'll be surprised where it leads. I'll say it's called the top of attraction, love, demonstrating love. Okay, foundation, 4 of Wands, happy future. So you can have a happy future if you learn how to understand that things change. Life is shifting cycles. Just go with the flow. Stop trying to be in control. What about you give up control and your partner give up control and allow God to take control? Ooh, imagine. Imagine just allowing yourselves to surrender to the messages that you all get from the Creator. Look at this. Wow. Okay, well, at least I got the 3 cards I needed. All right, don't make decisions. Oh, let me show you the front here. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So don't do things out of guilt or what you think you should do, or maybe your previous habits. All right? So be your true self. All right? Because that's what everybody wants. They want honesty. And then if you're true to yourself, then you can be true to others. So maybe this is about knowing who you are. This fell on top of love yourself first. Ashe. And act as if your partner is here. Again, respecting yourself, respecting your partner, respecting the connection. All right? But knowing that you are lovable and that people will love you without all of the trying to control them. Again, all you can do is try it, see what it's like to live without the restrictions that you're used to, and to make changes because you want to, because you want to make your partner happy. And changes are pretty free, and usually don't cost too much, if nothing. That might appeal to some of you, the fact that it's free. And the next card that came from this deck was Twin Flames. Dun, 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 dun. Twin Flames. Your passion ignites, that fall on top of religious factors, adventure, celebrate life, treasure your loved ones, and do something for someone else. Twin flames. Yeah, you're doing something for someone else when the twin flames unite. Because you're helping one another balance your masculine and feminine energies. Wow. It falls on top of religious factors, which I said before was my twin flame indicator card. Excuse me. So, passion ignites. Nice, nice, nice. And the last card here is freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And that fell on top of free yourself and balance and rest and relaxation and practice compassion. So practice some compassion for yourself and for your partner. Give yourself a chance to be free, unrestricted. Take a little break. Take a vacation if you can afford it. But this is a clear path to a new way of operating within a relationship. And it's there for you. All you got to do is be willing to take advantage of it, communicate, put down your guards, respect yourself, respect your partner, and demonstrate love to one another. So, Cancer, I hope these messages resonated with you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages with other people that you know who are Cancers. You might not know exactly what they're going through, but they may get some message that may be helpful to them. So I'll be talking to you all real soon. And if I didn't say it already, Happy New Year. And I look forward to a prosperous new year together. All right? So general readings are already uploaded, and I'll be seeing you all in February. So let me know what goes on. Give me some feedback, comment, and I'll be getting to everyone very soon, okay? All right. Be well. Namaste. Peace.